Second language acquisition. Today, we will explore the different stages that English language learners go through as they acquire a second language, and discuss strategies to support their learning in the classroom. Before we dive into the stages, let's take a look at our agenda for today. Our learning objectives are to understand the stages of second language acquisition, identify key information about each stage, and explore strategies to support English language learners. Now, let's get started. Language barrier in communication is a difficulty or obstacle that arises when people who speak different languages attempt to interact. This can prevent people from understanding each other and lead to misunderstandings, frustration, and even conflict. The language barrier can be caused by a lack of knowledge of the other person's language or a lack of proficiency in both languages. There are 4 stages of language acquisition. We will now go through each one so you can understand and see the progression of someone who is trying to learn a new language. Now we will begin, starting with the pre-production stage. What are things that people in the pre-production phase do? Students may be silent or use nonverbal communication. They focus on listening and understanding. They may start using single words or short phrases. Students rely heavily on visual aids and gestures. Let's look at 2 examples of what pre-production looks like in a classroom setting. Example 1. A student points to a picture of an apple when asked what they want for a snack. Example 2. A student nods their head when asked if they understand a simple instruction. Moving on to stage 2, early production. In this stage, students begin to produce short phrases and simple sentences using familiar vocabulary. What's taking place with people in this stage? Students use basic vocabulary and simple grammar structures. They can answer yes, no questions, and provide short responses. They may make errors but are able to convey basic meaning. Students benefit from visual aids, gestures, and simplified language. Let's look at 2 examples of what early production looks like in a classroom setting. Example 1. A student says, "I like pizza," when asked about their favorite food. Example 2. A student responds with, "No, thank you," when offered a pencil. The third stage is speech emergence. At this point, students are able to produce more complex sentences and engage in conversations with others. In this stage, common traits are students expand their vocabulary and use more grammar structures. They can ask and answer questions using complete sentences. They may still make errors but are becoming more fluent. Students benefit from opportunities for meaningful interactions. Example 1. A student says, "What did you do last weekend?" to a classmate. Example 2. A student shares a personal story using past tense verbs. Finally, we have stage 4, intermediate fluency. In this stage, students have developed a strong foundation in the second language and can communicate effectively in various situations. Here's what you need to know about new language learners in the intermediate fluency stage. Students have a wide range of vocabulary and use complex grammar structures. They can express opinions, thoughts, and ideas fluently. They continue to refine their language skills and accuracy. Students benefit from authentic materials and real-life experiences. Example 1. A student gives a presentation on a chosen topic using appropriate vocabulary and grammar. Example 2. A student engages in a debate with classmates, expressing their viewpoint clearly. Now that we understand the stages of second language acquisition, let's explore some strategies to support English language learners in the classroom. 1. Provide ample opportunities for meaningful interactions through pair work or group activities. 2. Use visuals, gestures, and real-life examples to enhance understanding. 3. Scaffold instruction by breaking down complex tasks into smaller, manageable steps. 4. Encourage a supportive and inclusive classroom environment where students feel comfortable taking risks with their language. In conclusion, we have discussed the stages of second language acquisition for ESL school-aged students in the United States. We explored the 4 fluency stages, along with examples and key information for each stage. Additionally, we discussed strategies to support English language learners in the classroom. To recap, we learned that pre-production is characterized by limited verbal production and heavy reliance on visual aids. Early production involves using simple phrases and answering basic questions. Speech emergence marks the ability to engage in conversations and use more complex language. Finally, intermediate fluency showcases strong communication skills with a wide range of vocabulary and grammar. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video helpful.